this was a pretty cool series, and I'm looking forward to season 2. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the Netflix show Mech Cadets. It's 10 episodes. The longest episode is 30 minutes. Aliens invaded. Sharks, I think that's what they're called. They look like just big crabs that keep growing. And there's a war between the aliens and the humans. Then some robots come from space and they save the humans. It takes place Earth 2075. There's this place, the Sky Corps Academy, where they train cadets, well, to be Mech Cadets, to fly the robots. It has a Pacific Rim vibe. If you ever watch Pacific Rim, the movies or the TV show, it has that type of vibe where a person has to pilot the robot. However, these aren't man-made robots. These robots literally just come from space. Like, they wait, and it's been like a year, and then 2 robots just fly down. And they speak in robot. They make sounds, and humans somehow understand them. And then they watch the cadets go through their like little training events or whatever. And then the robot picks the pilot, and then they can go in and do everything. They do make it like a connection, kind of like how Pacific Rim had that bond you had to have with the other person. And you share memories. The robot kind of does that with the human, and then they're bonded for life. You can't take that away. So does have Pacific Rim vibes. I like that though. We follow Stanford. He's the main character. He wants to be a pilot, but he failed his test. So he's like an engineer intern, but he doesn't want to do that. So he tries to sneak in to do the event. It doesn't work out. He gets kicked out, but he stumbles across another robot. Usually they show up in the atmosphere, but this robot just crashed. He found it. The robot wanted to bond with him. He calls the robot buddy. And Stanford becomes part of this Sky Corps team. You have Frank. Frank is really cool. He's the team player. He always wants everyone to do right. He has like a mechanical leg, and that comes up later on, but it never stops him from doing his thing. Maya is the tough girl. She had a tough upbringing, and she always wants to win. Olivia is like the commander's daughter, and she's very selfish. You learn that early on. She doesn't care about Stanford or really anybody. She just wants to win. She's angry. She takes the longest to become a team player. You get different flashbacks, and to show like how they got there, like Maya, you hear about what happened to her family and why she wants to compete. Frank, his mom was a cadet, so that's why he's in it. But like the flashbacks are really cool because it's a different animation style. Plus there's always one color that's highlighted, specifically the color of their mech. So like Maya, she's in a red mech, so in the flashback I think she has a red hat on, and that's the only thing that's really in color. It's really cool watching them learn and grow together to fight off these upgraded sharks that are still invading the earth. It's just they're different. They have this commanding officer who's teaching them the ropes, and he's like, those aren't the sharks that we fought before. He's like the first cadet, and he's like, they're upgraded, something's different. And the team has to come together, learn to work with each other. And it's a cool show. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the fighting with the mechs against these big, ugly looking crab things. And it's set up for season 2. And I'm looking forward to watching it. If you have kids or you're looking for something quick and animated to watch on Netflix, definitely something you should check out. It's called Mech Cadets. Those are just my thoughts. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Make it watch it.